Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and today I'm going to be doing a beautiful reading for you. So we have here the globe of possibility, and it's globe and possibility, and then healing myself heals my lineage. This is for the last readings of the week. So you have your hopes and fears here, and you have the outcome. And I feel the message is pretty profound for you this week, Pisces. It's saying that, first of all, the world's your oyster, right? This is only the beginning. With the 31, it comes to 4. 4 is like setting I always say the table legs for your table, right? To put the platform on, giving that foundation a good one. But this is telling you that basically everything is possible for you, right? There's an endless world of possibilities available to you at this point. So all you really need to do is believe in that. Believe in it for yourself. Don't let it just be hopes. Let it be realities. Don't fear the world. Go and engage it. Go and live in it, right? Healing myself heals my lineage. It's saying that the more you heal, the bigger you go, the further you'll get. Okay, that's what I feel. The more you do, the more you're going to move forward in the life that you want, the one that you're building for yourself. So just keep doing that work, my beautiful Pisces. All right. Tomorrow we're going to be doing a healing, talking about healings, a healing reading, and we're also going to be doing the upcoming week. So I hope I can see you. You can join me, and I see you there, I should say. Well, this is beautiful, especially because we have already the tree here of you see this right here? Yeah. I feel like it's just the beginning. Like if you look at this tree right here, look at what it's showing. It's showing these beautiful things coming up, and look at this one. This one is covered in greenage. So it's just following that feeling that the more you put into it, the more it's going to bring back to you, the more it's going to bring in. I love the way that they put like the family tree here, right? Just starts off and just kind of builds. So it's gorgeous. This could be relationships, career, wealth that will go on through many generations. Okay, so I'm gonna read this one. They're healing your it's Raise Your Vibration Oracle, and let's see what it has to say. If you hear my bunny behind me, I'm sorry. This is her busy time of day, so she likes to go, you know, I don't know, digging carpets and making noise. It's her way of being busy. She'll spend the afternoon ignoring me, I think. So it says, our lineage is our family line. I love that. The continuation of our family story. When we were born into our current lineage, many of the ideas and beliefs held by our family became our own. If you're feeling held back in life, there's a good chance that many of these stories are in your fact limiting, fear-based, and outdated. There are karmic energies within your family line that you are having to push through. But when you pick this card, you're being held in sacred light of healing and encouraged to revisit some of the more challenging family stories in order to claim your own truth. Know that your ancestors, and this is also the ancestors card, in spirits are cheering you on and in your healing, and that this lifetime is healing for the family line. All of your achievements are achievements for the lineage. As you push through the old limitations, you're carving a new path for yourself and for future generations. This is huge. Yeah. as well as like you're healing everything that's coming out. This is so great because look at this card. It's actually a lineage, and this is the one I was reading, and yeah, yes, Pisces. Yeah, this happens all the time here. You guys know, I always love it when they do it though. It's like, oh my God, how did they do that? But they did. I feel like going, you didn't just do that, did you? And it's like, yes, they actually did. So it's talking about the lineage. It's talking about the one before. Outdated stuff in this card, but showing it very clearly in this one. How you can build and grow and make the lineage coming in one that's prosperous. Okay? So it's healing the past. It's healing your present so that your future can look better. Okay? So let's look at the globe here. Your hopes and fear. Possibility. There's a lot here. And in this I love because it reminds me of just spinning it, and they're showing me like put a finger. It's yours. Okay? This is where we live. This is our home. Sometimes we look at it as things to challenge us or things to overcome, right? I want to travel there, and you're thinking to yourself, this is something I need to be challenged and overcome, but this is our home. That's the fact. The whole place is our home. Okay? They can put as many borders as they want and lines and call it this, mine, yours, that, but we all live here. King of Pentacles. I love all these pentacles coming in. So yeah, it's coming in and saying there's multiple resources for you and available for you at any time for you to succeed. The King of Pentacles, he's wealthy, he's successful. He is like, he's the dude. Like, you know, he's got the abundance. He's got the resources. He's got what he needs to move forward in this world. And so do you. That's what they're saying. So do you. So do you. Okay? It's not always measured in dollars and cents. Ask a few people here in the comment section if you feel like, you know, you're being burdened by the materialistic. There's some who live with very little. There's some who live with no set home, and they're still making it. So, you know, you have to take care of yourself. All right. Surrender obsessive thinking. If you're obsessing about a person's situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help you bring clarity and even solve the problem. And that's come in this week before. This is not the first time that this card has come in. Okay? So I'm feeling more this, so I want to put it on this side, but I'm feeling more with the hopes and fears, right? For a lot of you, it's the how that comes in. How do I do this? How do I claim the world? How do I make it mine? You know? How do I make it my apple? And the world is your apple. See that? That's an apple. It's showing you that the world's your apple. Okay? Surrender those problems. And, you know, take one thing at a time. Take one thing at a time. We do make things very, very complicated. We can make resources last and pull and stretch for a very long time if we think innovatively. Okay? If we share with others as well. Okay? if you open your doors to people, well, there's more that can be shared. Okay? There's some families who get that. It's, yes, sometimes inconvenient. Yes, sometimes you have to, you know, share your space. But there's a way of having a space to yourself so that you can get peace and quiet. And also having shared spaces so that, you know, the burden of resources can be helped as well. Just saying. Okay? I come from a generation where everybody wanted their own thing. You know, and nobody shared with anybody. You know, we have these big, huge houses with like 3 people in them. You don't have a problem in that case. You have a problem with intolerance in separating yourself. I have a 15, well, maybe 16, 1,600 square feet. And there's some of it I don't use in the front, and we're 4 people in here. Okay, so, and everybody contributes. That's how we make it. That's how we make ourselves feel like we can live and still have a little bit of, you know, of being okay. You've got to use what you have, right? You've got to, everybody's got to contribute. That's first and foremost. And everybody's got to be nice to each other, give themselves their space, right? And surrender to passion. I love this. So, you also have to work on making your dreams come true. My glasses are about to break, you guys. My reading glasses. They're going. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion. Let it flow. That's it. So this is it. This is kind of saying this. Stop obsessing. Get out of your head and turn to your passion. Okay? Turn to your passion to make things happen. And find solutions. Like I told you, find solutions. Don't find problems. Find solutions. Okay? Try things. Give it a shot. There may be people out there who are struggling with the same kind of things. Not even just, it doesn't even need to be in a living situation. It could be struggling with stuff. Okay, reach out. Don't sit there and let it mull in your head. That's the other thing. Okay? Move. I keep hearing that guy. In order to get any kind of progress growing, move things from one place to another. So move it out of your head into your mouth and speak to somebody. You want to clean a room, start moving things out of it. Okay? So just don't stay sitting in that thought. Move it around. Do something with it. Okay? Same thing. You have an idea, you want to move it. Okay? Put it on paper. Start building a PDF on it. Open up an Etsy shop or whatever. You know, like start putting stuff into it. You have trust. This already came out this week. Yeah, trust to birth your idea. I mean, if you see this, okay, it's you lying in the egg, waiting to be birthed. And the universe is kind of like, you know, you've been hatching for a long time. But now is the time for you to move forward. It's time for you to trust yourself and try, okay? And do something. You have a world of possibilities. Keep healing yourself. Keep moving forward. Don't hold yourself back, okay? Choose harmony, not overthinking. Release the stuff that's, you know, restraining you. And know that what you're doing is going to, like, you know, moving forward is going to help yourself and help the future generations after you. Okay? It could be people, doesn't even need to be people that are part of your lineage. It could be people who are just part of your life. Yeah, sovereign. You have the king here and you have the queen of the moon. It's time to be that person, and you've got 5s here. Okay, both of them are 5s. The Hierophant, the Master, the, you know, that person. So for me, because it is the same card that's on. You're something special. Okay? You have sovereignty over your own life. Act with grace and confidence. You have the ability to unite disparate peoples and views, should you choose to do so. The buck stops with you. You're powerful and act like it. I like that, because that's what I feel they're saying. They're going like, get over it and get on with it. Get over it, get on with it. That's what I feel. The world's your oyster. Heal and go. Go and conquer your world. Conquer your space. Goddesses of the moon are one of the oldest kinds of feminine divine and feature in mythologies from almost every corner of the globe. Okay? It says, from Diana of ancient Rome and the Greek Artemis to the Semitic Astarte and Hina from Polynesia, the link with the feminine divine and the lunar planet and cycles is a strong one. These goddesses are all in their myriad of forms were extremely powerful and demonstrated to women that they, naturally, had power as well. We should strive to be powerful queens in our own domain. And I'll stretch it over to you kings as well. You do have your feminine power as well. We all have both, okay? Women especially have been socialized to defer, to keep small, to be quiet, to hold a very twisted kind of service that borders on servitude. Yeah, well, the past is the past, right, guys? The past is the past. While in many first world countries women can choose to be what they wish to be on paper, women still experience inequality in most countries in areas such as wage disparity and imbalance of the numbers of women in government or high-level board positions. I feel that this book is kind of saying their own views, and for sure. I have my own views on that as well. I still do believe, and this is probably not a popular belief, but I do still believe that positions of any kind should be on merit. It's irregardless of, and that's not the right word. It's regardless. Irregardless is not a word. It's regardless of what you are, masculine or feminine. We're not talking about masculine and feminine energies here, okay? And yes, I know that at some points there's been an imbalance, and there still are in some countries where, genders have to keep their places. I get it. But in a spiritual world, this is not, okay, this is not a thing. This is not a thing. We're all spirits, okay? Okay. Let's get to the juicy part. When we reign over our own lives, it is us that take on the responsibility for our own change and decisions. That's exactly what needs to be said here. Okay? The Moon Queen knows that we, just under the divine, are our own rulers. And as such, the buck stops here. Therefore, it is worth us investing in growing in our own self-awareness and our own self-trust, self-care, and self-esteem in real and practical ways. We must, as any queen would, set firm boundaries to protect our queendom and those who are under our protection. This does not mean we become cruel rulers. We should always aim for benevolence, fairness, and a great love for all, as well as ourselves. It does mean we may have to push against those who do not respect our line in the sand. So the way I'm going to see this is push through, okay? Push through the difficulties. Because I feel there was a lot mentioned about, women having to, push their way in society and all that. I'm just going to use it as you as a human being. Your own journey, whether you are male or female or anything else, unicorn, whatever, okay? Push yourself through to make your way in this world without oppressing others, okay? That's a big thing. It always feels like there has to be somebody who has their thumb over somebody with power. You can move forward without having to do that to anybody, okay? Some people would disagree, but it can be done. Trust me, it can. It's just we haven't tried doing it in that way, okay? So, in regards to this beautiful reading. Trust yourself, trust in your own power, and move forward, okay, in your own power. All right, so let's see here. And by the way, I don't expect anybody or everybody to agree with my point of view, but I do have a point of view. Strength. I feel that they're just saying you just need a little courage, right? The Tower's in reverse here, which is telling me that you're growing a strong foundation instead of one that will come crumbling down, okay? Because it's right underneath the tree that's growing, the trees that are growing, right? The healing builds strong foundation, and that's what it's saying, strength and foundation. You have a strength in foundation, okay? So it's just you deciding that this is the way it's going to be, okay? I'm still feeling about that oppression thing. And I think to myself, you're only oppressed if you let yourself be, okay? Even people who try to oppress others, it doesn't work if the person who is being oppressed refuses to play, refuses to be in that role, okay? In the worst conditions, it still ends up that this person was not able to oppress because the person they were trying to oppress went, no, I don't think so. That's not going to work with me. Okay? So, absolutely. That has some self-confidence that comes in. It's choosing harmony. It is choosing to be harmonious in the self. It's choosing to see the resources and the possibilities in life. It's choosing growth over stagnancy. Okay? It's choosing your passion. It's choosing, I choose that. I don't choose the other one. So it is a choice. It's the strength. It's having the brave heart to go, I have the courage and I trust myself. Okay? Because this is also, it's trust, self-assurance. And you have the word trust right here in this card. Trust in your dreams. Trust in your creativity. Trust in your power, in your sovereignty. Okay? And the importance of you. Trust in yourself. All right. Star Child. Love it. I love this. It's so beautiful. It's so pretty. All right. 42. You are a cosmic child of the universe and you have stardust within you. As such, you are protected by universal energies and higher powers. Know that you will always come through difficult times with a good grace. You can sometimes feel the protection that is all around you. You might not be able to explain it or prove it scientifically, but you feel that you're being shielded and guided on your way. A higher power walks beside you, guiding your steps, helping you to overcome obstacles. Call it an angel, a loved one, a familiar, a spirit guide, or a star child. It is with you right now, guarding and protecting you as you experience the lessons and wisdom you are here to discover. Enjoy the spiritual warmth that comes from such protection. It is like a powerful hug, filled with love and respect. The Star Child wants you to know that you will always have this protection, and you can call upon it at any time that you feel worried, afraid, or intimidated. The world can be a scary place at times. Spiritual protection helps to alleviate those fears and nurture greater confidence. Have faith that you are safe. Have faith that you are safe. I love this. And it's such a beautiful card. I mean, look at this. Isn't that beautiful? I think I'd love to make a picture of that, especially right now in the winter is coming. Oh, wow. Yeah. I love this. This feels like the right time of the year, right? For it. First quarter moon. Number 4. Also very blue. I love it. Very pretty. So this is talking about things hanging in the balance. And it could go either way. And I do feel that. I feel like this is you deciding, right? But the outcome is dependent on you and your actions. I love this. It's up to you to ensure that you remain on track and stay motivated. Don't give in or give up now. You're closer to success than you think. Okay? And it also suggests that this might be thrown at you to see just how badly you want to succeed. And I've talked about this in recent readings, that sometimes you face more challenges as you're learning, and it's almost spirit going, you said you'd do this, so I'm going to throw this in your way to see if you mean it. That's what I feel this is sometimes, right? It's going, put your money where your mouth is, right? I think that's it. And right. Okay, a spanner will be thrown in the works, and you'll have to deal with it as graciously as you can. And it doesn't mean you're failing. It simply tests a lesson in resilience. Find the good in any negative situation and press ahead. Keep your goal in mind. Be aware that you're working towards. They're talking about vision boards. And I'm telling you, this is like something I want to do here. Affirming your success. Try affirming your success on a daily basis. Remember that what you focus on is what you get. So keep imagining your dreams with visualization exercises, and you're more likely to manifest in reality. Absolutely, Pisces. Okay? Absolutely. I love the colors. They're both the same. Oh, nice, nice. Again, another synchronous type deal thing happening right there. Okay? Having a drink of coffee. Cafe Coco. It's actually cafe protein cocoa. So, just letting you know. All right. So I took some of that. Let's take a high vibrating card. Okay. This is a high vibration card. I'm going to pick another one out of here. Come home to your body. I like that. Come home to your body. So this is for the sacral chakra. Obviously, you got the orange here. Your body is a sacred space. It's a space in which your soul is residing so that you can have the experience of being human. It's an amazing device that allows you to navigate this physical dimension and express who you are. There will, of course, be times when your body has felt like an enemy and even overwhelmed you. There will have been times when you have not loved what you have seen, or you have felt restricted because of your body's constraint. But there's no denying that this physical shell is a miracle. Raising your vibration isn't about going beyond your body, but arriving more fully in it. It's about reclaiming the space where your soul resides as a sacred space. With this, the universe is inviting you to be open to the possibility of loving this physical shell. If that feels difficult, begin with respecting it. Take steps and make choices that support and respect it. For when you begin to do so, you open up to the supportive flow of life itself. So I feel this is saying to take care of your body, to take care of yourself as well, Pisces. That this is a resource in itself, okay? I don't do that a lot or don't talk about that a lot, but because I don't do much of health, but it's your health and spiritual health, your physical health and spiritual health are very much connected. I have been ill in my life because I've been not in the right mind space. I have been very overthinking, overwrought, over all of the overs, right? This is why some people, after they've worked and worked and worked and finally slow down to take a vacation, end up getting sick because they're just overtaxing their bodies. Okay, so make sure that you always take a moment to take care of your body. I've mentioned this, but I do like light stretching yoga just to take care of myself. And I've noticed in the 5 days that I've done it that there's actually been some really great stuff happening. Some of the aches and pains have gone away. So this is a wonderful thing. Take care, take small steps, you know. Eat something good for you. And as you eat it, just think to yourself, I am feeding my body the nourishment it needs to help with my spiritual life and to help this shell along, right? Because it truly is a miracle. It does renew itself very well by itself. You just got to take good care of it. All right. Just a little reminder to take care of the shell that you're in, my beautiful Pisces, because sometimes we do neglect it. We neglect it a lot. So let me see here. I'm going to take one from here. This is the sign of the times. Okay. So something here. Well, I thought I did anyway. Okay. Oh yeah. I have some cards put together and all right. Clouds, distractions. Oh, number 11. I love the number 11 though. So let's take a look. Beautiful, beautiful Pisces. Looking up at a blue sky, you can easily find yourself lost in your head in the clouds. Just as it's easy to be mesmerized by clouds as they move serenely through the air, you could be allowing yourself to be distracted in your life and avoiding the matters that need your attention. And this is what I'm talking about. You overthink and then sometimes you just want to go away from it. You don't deal with it. So that's why I'm saying deal with it, then move on and go into your passion. That's why earlier I was saying it's not an escapism or just putting it away or just staying in the bubble here of the egg, right? Use your resources and get yourself out of it, okay? These clouds represent the many things in life that are clouding your focus and causing confusion. Remain grounded as you process. Grounded is the King of Pentacles. As you process information, since it's easy to get in your head and overthink. Here we go. Obsessive thinking. It's right here. Okay. Take your time and process all the information being provided to you to avoid feeling overwhelmed. Allow your thoughts to come and go without trying to force your next step forward. This will assist you with remaining calm and truly thinking about all the subjects at hand. It's okay to have a lot on your mind and to be caught up in distractions sometimes, but balance is necessary to allow you to see clearly and prioritize. There you go. So it's like the escapism, inability to focus. You don't want to get caught in any of that, Pisces, okay? I'm going to put this with this right here with the overthinking because that's where it is, okay? This is kind of like the trouble section. This is a trouble section. It's not really. It's just reminding you, don't stay stuck there, okay? Don't make yourself a prisoner in these places. Spirit of Cups. The Empress. So there's that creativity card that I was feeling anyway beforehand. Or it's the Emperor, I'm sorry, it's not the Empress. Okay, so the Emperor would be the structure and the authority. I'm still feeling the Empress though, hold on. Maybe that's her here. One more. Spirit of Swords. Okay. So you have the feminine here. You have a very strong masculine in the middle, but you have the two feminine queens at both sides. Okay. You have the Emperor, but you have the Queen, the Spirit of Swords, which is the Queen of Swords, and you have the Spirit of Cups, which is the Queen of Cups. So what do you have? Well, I feel you have the remaining ones if you think about it. Because if you take out this King of Pentacles, this is showing me a balance. Okay? Because of course, like I said, I always mistake this one, but he is fire. This is fire, this is grounded. This is fire, earth, water, and air. And you have the two masculine, the two feminine. Showing me again that you need just a variation of everything to make things happen. Okay? Sometimes you need to think things through, but you need to think solutions to put into action. For certain things you need structure, other things you need resources. Other things you need thought, other things you need intuition. So all of these work together to make things happen in your life. And as long as you keep reminding yourself of such things, you're going, am I being too feminine? Like letting things come in but not turning them into action, then you know that you're favoring the feminine, right? The passive. And if you're taking too much action without enough thought, then you know that you're favoring the masculine. You're feeling aggressive at this moment. And you'll be at these points at different times in your life. It's more not trying to make yourself perfectly balanced all the time. This is impossible. We're human. We're going to be always, at both ends of the balance at one point of the scale. The thing is that when you get to that point, you're going, why is this so hard for you to be able to differentiate where you're at? You're going, maybe I'm taking too much action without enough thought, or not, and without listening too much about with my intuition. And then you can say, well, maybe I'm too stuck in just escapism or contemplation, and I'm in the clouds, okay? So when you bring all of these in, you start creating, you start infusing the energy that you need at the moment. Okay? It's like, well, I'm too much in my head and nothing's coming. Well, okay, how do I use structure? What have I had before? What kind of grounded energy have I used? What kind of resources do I have available to help me out of this? And listening to my intuition is going, yeah, this feels right. Know that there's something off about it, okay? So all of these, when you start bringing them in, you're starting to help yourself move forward. You're starting to put action to the possibilities that present themselves. You start finding solutions to your obsessive thinking, your overthinking, okay? Same with your body. You start taking care of your body, not just your mind, okay? You're putting balance into things. And with the upcoming new year, this is absolutely a great exercise that you should be doing. When you do intentions, you should always be looking at how you can balance the body, mind, spirit, and everything. Okay, like everything about you. Because only then does things start working a lot better. And of course, spirit and the protection of spirit. Reminding yourself that you're meant to be here and you're meant to go after the things that you want, right? You are a star child. All right, my beautiful Pisces, I'm going to let you go with this. This is the end of the readings for this week. I hope that you've gotten a lot of information. I always feel like I've talked a book of knowledge almost every week. Maybe I should start doing that. Scribe it down there somewhere. It would take so much. It would take so much. Maybe I just listen to them and transcribe. That would be great, right? All right, my beautiful Pisces, I let you go with this. I'm going to leave you with this. Love, light, and blessings as always. And take good care of yourself. And I will see you tomorrow for the healing reading and the weekly read. Take good care of yourself. Bye for now.